Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. GSX 1400 adventure bike. Every time I get on this machine, it's a new adventure. With all that power, it just wants to fly. However, I have to keep it a bit tame in this weather. We're in December 2025 and today we're talking about the new Honda electric WN7 at £13,000. £13,000. I guarantee it, after 1 year, after its release in 2026, it'll be on the forecourts for £5,999. What do you think? What do you think to that statement? You tell me. Let me say hello to you. Hang on. Hang on, let me plug myself in. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry for sniffing. It's bloody cold. Let's turn the heated jacket on. There we go. Hey everyone, how are you? How the devil are you? It's good to see you. Let's put the ride iron gloves on. They're already heating up. And they are lovely and toasty. Lovely and toasty. You should really get some of these new ones. About £95. Get them in the link in the description. You get 28% off on the date shown in the description. Yeah, there's a Black Friday dates and then there's the Christmas New Year dates. If you order it in those dates, you get something like 28% off using my Richard28 voucher code. What are we talking about today? The WN7. Do you know what? Oh, I don't know. I know I'm like sort of the voice of doom, but Jesus Christ, you know, they must have gone to the boardroom in Honda and said, this is how much it's going to cost to make and all that kind of crap. And this is how much we're going to have to sell it for. £13,000. Let's get on the bike. Right. How did it get past the boardroom? Didn't they, you know, maybe they've been developing it for too long. I don't know. Let's fire this little puppy up. Oh, yes. So the GSX 1400, you can pick these up for £2,500 and above. So I understand. Let me just check my pockets. Hang on, I think I might have forgot a pocket. Have I? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. That's good. I am sorry for sniffing. It's absolutely freezing. Let's go for a ride and talk about the nonsense of the WN7 from Honda at £13,000. Wow. You tell me if you're thinking about buying an electric bike with 80 miles range for £13,000. Here we go. Let's take it steady on these slippy roads. Oh. I mean, you know, all you got to do is look at other brands. You know, no disrespect to Kawasaki, they brought out the HV, the 450cc hybrid. That was £12,000 and it's now being reduced. You can pick it up for £5,999. Just saying. Just saying. Honda must have realised this. My only bugbear, or is it bear bug? Bugbear? My only bugbear about this is the costs associated to developing the WN7 from Honda and their understanding that it's not going to sell because they're not stupid. Yeah, they're not stupid at all. On the understanding that it's not going to sell and that it's going to have to be reduced to £6,000, £7,000, yeah? The costs and losses associated to that mean that my Honda CBF 1000 for 2026 is £10,600. Say hello. Whereas if the losses associated to the WN7 were not part of the balance sheets of Honda, then my CBF 1000, of which I've not got yet, would have been £9,999. So the additional £600, £10,600, which is a good price, yeah. I've now offset the losses associated to the WN7. Does that sound logical? I don't know, you tell me. My goodness, this GSX 1400 is so easy to ride. She is so smooth. It's like riding on silk. However, so when it comes to the business case, someone's got to say to the guys in the engineering, this is how much it's got to sell for. Let's say £7,000. Can you engineer the WN7 for to allow it to be sold for £7,000, where a certain amount of profit is made, an agreed amount of profit, be that 10% or 30%, yeah? Whatever the profit percentile is. Or do they just let the guys get on with the job and then say, this is how much it costs to make, and then the sales team and marketing team, taking into account profits, give it a price. Ultimately, in this case, £13,000. And then don't they discuss it and say, well, you know, based on experiences over the last few years, is it going to sell at £13,000? And then they all stand up and say, no one's going to buy it. You know, isn't it about time that you cut your losses and say, then let's not sell it because it'll just be an embarrassment? Yeah? Let's not go down this proof of concept of electric bikes at £13,000. It's just not happening. You will get the odd philanthropist that buys one, or even two. But generally speaking, most folk haven't got the money to spend on something that's got a range of 80 mile an hour and a top speed of 83 or whatever it is. I don't know what the performance figures are. The performance figures do look good, I will admit that, yeah, but it's electric, it's going to accelerate fast, and then it's going to have a top speed of something like 80 or 90 mile an hour. And then if you thrash the bugger off it, it'll only have a range of 40 miles. And I'm not bothered how fast it charges. I know it's got a fast charge on it. Yeah, I know it's got a fast charge. But that's irrelevant. Because then you go out, you know, you go for your ride, you put it on a fast charge, it's finished in half an hour, which is great. But then you pay 89 pence per kilowatt for the charge. Dunno, what do you think? You tell me, am I talking utter rubbish? Or am I just the voice of doom? Or is this common sense? I suspect, based on the sales of the Kawasaki hybrid, Kawasaki may think twice about doing this venture again. What do you think? I just don't think. I think electric bikes are perfect for commuting to work and back. If your commute is 40 miles, there and back, yeah? I think electric bikes are absolutely perfect for that. And then if that's the case, can you make one for £4,000 and put it in the form of a scooter or something? So it's ultimate cheap economy to get to work and back. I'm just saying, you know, something the size of maybe like a Suzuki Bergman, 2 seats, that's got a range of 50 miles. Dunno. I've got to admit, this GSX 1400 rides like a dream. It's just like a dream. You wouldn't believe it was 25 years old. It is super smooth. Super smooth. My goodness. Anyway, it's thought-provoking. Hope you enjoyed it. What do you think? You tell me. Are you going to be buying the WN7 from Honda? Right, I'll bring it to a close. It's just a bit of a rant on the WN7. It's just too expensive. It's just too expensive. Hope you found it interesting, thought-provoking, ride safely, and I shall see you in the next episode. See you soon. Bye-bye.